Hey everybody, I'm just taking a bit of a break before we get into the sort of debriefing and doing the vlog. So I'm quite excited to chat with you guys today. Over the last 2 days there's been a lot of learning, and also my trading's been a lot better. Doesn't mean I've made money, but yeah, huge improvements. So I'm gonna get back in the office soon and I'll show you some of the things I've learned. Hey, so welcome to the office. Let's go through some of those things. I'll just go like one by one and we'll see how much we can get through in the 4 minutes we've got. Okay, so the first thing that I learned yesterday was about the importance of referring back to a daily chart to understand how far your move should go. So the market had traded up in this block here for a while. This is oil, by the way. This week here is an outside week. This week's an inside week. It had gone and auctioned the lows earlier in the morning, and then we got this breakout and this liquidation started. So if you go look at your profiles, there's like a VPOC in here. This is in like an inside day structure here, and you've got some other like sort of congested lows down here, and you could go to yourself, well, okay, which one should it be? And for your target, and if you say take the POC of this day, which is I think was about sort of 69.60, if you were to look at that, well, okay, how big is that candlestick now? Well, that candlestick's only just sort of the same size as this one or this one, which isn't really suggestive of liquidation if that's kind of like a standard size candle. So automatically you want something bigger. So let's go and take this candle for example, and it's about 3 points. So then if we were to measure sort of that we expected at least that, so it was a larger candle, that would bring us down here already. So just this is like one way to sort of like sense test your targets. The next thing I want to look at is profile shape on a really directional day. So this is the S&P, and you can see here, like, sorry, you have to ignore today, but see how the market's broken sort of out of this block up here, and it's traded lower, and you can see that, for example, the market's got that TPO value up here, and then it's created this little bit down here and then gone lower again, and then over the afternoon it was quite extended without any real like tight value creation. And in fact, if we just split this here, you can see that it's kind of this really ugly B profile almost. I suppose what this is really showing us is that these really truly trendy days, directional days, can often leave stretched profiles, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So you might not want to wait for as much value to be created. If you're looking for breakouts, you need to just play the price action and understand that if this day really is weak, then it should create a stretched looking profile, and don't let that put you off. The next thing I want to talk about is what the risk flows mean. So if we take this example, which is the SPO 30-minute chart, you can see up here is this like upper block. The market offered last week and then continued to offer on Monday morning. It broke through the lows just before cash and closed down here. Now when it did that, bonds were already rallying at their highs and their volumes picked up. Oil had gone through its sort of like upper block close, and also volumes picked up. So you saw these flows coming across all the markets. Now this is the first time these markets have been aligned in terms of like correlation and direction for quite some time. So when you got that, I think that was the key piece of information, that this market wasn't just going to sort of stab the low and come back, that it was going to continue trending for the day. So that was another thing that you could really lean on for conviction to keep selling. Okay, so there are some tips that I took away from the trading day yesterday. I think these are quite handy and quite simple, so hopefully they also help you with your trading. All right, everybody, see you tomorrow.